Hi, everybody. I'm coming at you this evening after a long day of work, but we're finally in our new apartment. We're finally in our new spot, so we're not like really settled in yet. We have a lot of things that we still have to put away, and I ordered new curtains and things, and we have new flooring and stuff going in, and what have you. And we also ordered some rugs and some carpeting and stuff, but it's getting there. We're really getting there. So yeah, so you're gonna notice I'm like doing my, I'm in a new environment, if you will. So a couple things I wanted to talk about today. My Sips by Teas for the month, so awesome. I have a Dessert by Deb unboxing coming up, but that's not going to be in this video, and some really super, super awesome beauty products. So definitely dig your heels in, grab yourself a cup of hot tea or a cup of iced tea, and join me for a fun video. This is going to be a fun summer video. We're going to talk about just fun stuff. So grab your cup of tea and join me. Okay, so before we get too deep into Sips by or fun beauty products or any of that stuff, I just wanted to talk about this bad boy right here. So I purchased this Burton Blend Magical Matcha Selection Box. I'm gonna say it wasn't last month because I only had it for like 2 or 3 weeks. But this is, when you see the price of it, you're like, it's a little pricey. But I have tried all of these. I've tried, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. Almost half of them. I've tried almost half of these. Every single one was unbelievable, first of all. Very, very high quality matcha that they're using here. And the flavor is excellent. The way that it kind of integrates with the water, the way it froths, the way it whisks. It's beautiful. But the flavors of these matchas, these are unsweetened, so you can sweeten them to taste. I know a lot of people don't like the matcha drink mixes because they find them way too sweet, and I totally can relate. That's a pain. You can always add more sweetener, but you can't take it away. So if you are drinking a flavored matcha and you like the flavor portion, but you don't like the sweet portion, that really kind of ruins it, and it makes the purchase almost null and void once you've had your first drink with it and you realize that you don't like it. So the Burton Blend matchas are unsweetened, so you can sweeten these to your own liking, and you can use whatever sweetener you choose. You can use honey, you can use agave, you can use sugar. A lot of people, I've heard people post about using confectioner sugar with matcha because it's already a powder. So they're just adding a powdered sweetener to their matcha paste and then adding their water or their milk or whatever. So I don't know what the sweet component would be to that. I'd be happy to give it a try, but I haven't yet. Anyways, I'm drinking one of these right now. The nice thing about these is these portions look really tiny, and in the box, they look pretty big in the box, but when you actually hold it in your hand, that's pretty small. That's a small little tin. But the nice thing is you can actually get 2 full servings out of this tiny tin, because don't forget, a single half a teaspoon of matcha is enough for a shot. So, and because it's unsweetened, there's no sugar in there. This is just the matcha. So you can get 2 full matcha servings out of each one of these little tins. So that's actually really not a bad deal. You're paying $40 for this, but you're getting 12 matchas. So that's actually a great deal. It's like less than $1 each matcha. So that's just my personal opinion. I'm drinking one of them right now. This is the Swamp Thing matcha, which is lavender and lime, and this is so good. The first time I tried this, I had it hot, and it was excellent hot. Lavender lime, it's really good. But I have tried I haven't tried the Nordic Berry yet. The lemon matcha, the black magic, salted caramel. The salted caramel was the only one that I wasn't really crazy about. And it wasn't that I disliked it, I was not in the mood for that flavor at that particular moment, and I honestly don't know why I chose it. I just felt gravitated towards it and Just not a fan. Didn't work out. But this is so good. The Swamp Thing one. Really good. So, if you have yet to go on kind of your matcha journey and you're looking for a good matcha and you really don't know, you're kind of wanting to try the flavored ones, but you're a little shy about it, definitely give this Burton Blend Matcha Selection Box a try, because you'll be able to try these, know which ones you like, know which ones you don't, and really make a commitment to the one that you want to purchase. And I guarantee you will find something that you either like or love or cannot live without in this box. I know I'm going to be purchasing a lemon. The lemon is so good, and I really like the Swamp Thing one too. But I think that one, this one is really good hot. I mean, it's great ice too, but hot is definitely the way I prefer that particular one. Anyways, it's a great buy. I think it's $39 US, the USD. So yeah, definitely give it a try. I highly recommend. And so now let's get into my Sips by box this month. I got a great Sips by this month. They sent me some really cool teas, and I just wanted to give Katie, my Sips by rep, a big shout out. She sends me my emails and all of my my ratings, my rating emails, so that I can rate my teas. So thank you, Katie, and thank you, Sips by. I love my boxes. Each and every month I look forward to them, and I have my husband now like texting me at work when I get my Sips by. He's like, your Sips by's here. He's like, he knows it'll help me get through the day. But anyway, so this month I got some really cool teas, and I love iced teas. Everybody that is in any way familiar with me knows that I love iced tea season, and I love iced teas, but I especially love those that you can drink hot and iced, and this is one of them. So this is the first one that really jumped out at me in the box when I opened it. This one is called Off Black Generation Tea Brighten Up Forest Fruits and Ginger Glow Fruit Tea. So this is a delicious tea. The minute I opened the bag and got a really a good smell of this tea on the nose, you know, the dry tea on the nose, very refreshing, very fruity, and very kind of like tangy, zesty feel. The ingredients in this tea are hibiscus, apple pieces, ginger, rosehip flavorings, blackberry leaves, blackcurrant leaves, raspberry pieces, and then they go out of their way to say no BS. 0 caffeine level, and you want to boil this 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius for 3+ minutes. I really liked this tea. I made this hot for the first time, and then I brewed it ice. I cold brewed it in my cold brew single brewer, and it actually has a container that you screw into the top with the loose tea leaves, but you can take that portion out and just put cold water in it and cold brew a tea bag, because this is actually a tea bag. You can put 1 or 2 of them in overnight, and that's what I did to cold brew it. I think I added a tiny bit of agave, just because agave mixes so well with water, and I know it's, you know, fructose wise, it's not the greatest choice for sweeteners, but I do like it to sweeten iced teas because it does, it's so easily water soluble. So in that aspect, I am a fan of agave. But honey is really my go-to sweetener. And I find myself using less and less of everything lately, because the flavors themselves are coming out so beautifully, and the teas are so well blended and so well executed lately that I find you need less and less sweeteners nowadays. Anyways, this was a fantastic tea. The first time I tried it hot, I loved it. The second time I tried it iced, and I really liked it that way as well. I have 1 tea bag left, and I'm going to covet this. I very well might repurchase this tea on the Sips by sites. Another tea that I got in my Sips by box this month is called Tropical Sunset. This is by Monsoon Tea, forest friendly. Tropical Sunset can be papaya, passion fruit flavor, rose, and jasmine. They give you the manufacturer date on here, which was January 2022, and then it expires in 2 years, which is January 2024. I'm sure I will drink through this before that time, but I do really like when they blend two different types of tea. I love when you can get like a pu'er and a black tea, or a green tea and a hojicha together, that kind of thing. I really enjoy when they mix two different types of Camellia sinensis together, and in this particular case, it's green tea and black tea mixed. This is a really interesting tea. I made this iced, and this is one of those teas you have to be very careful with steep time and temperature, because it will get bitter. But you can really taste the passion fruit, even though it's the last ingredient. You can definitely taste the mango and the papaya. I didn't really get rose in this, but it is there. I'm sure if I steeped this hot, I might get a little bit more of that rose flavor. And the nice thing about this tea is you can taste the base. This is really good. I tried this one hot first. I wasn't a huge fan of it hot, but I think, if I'm a little bit more strict about my steep time, I might like this one a little bit more as a hot beverage. But ice, this one really blew me away. Like I said, you can really taste the dried mango, and the passion fruit flavor is there. This is a great tea, and I highly recommend this one as well. So Monsoon Tea, forest-friendly tea made in Thailand, and it gave me 10 grams. This was just definitely enough for about two or three teas. Wonderful tea. I really love it, and the smell the smell of the dry tea on the nose is just unreal. And we also got, it's always a good box when you get a nice yerba mate with your selections. So this one is yerba mate, coconut, cinnamon, and cocoa nibs, and the brand looks like it's called Omlicious Me Teas and Brews. Omlicious Me Yerba Cocoa Balm is the name of the tea. Yerba Cocoa Balm. This was my favorite one in the box. It really was. I love a nice yerba mate. I love it all year round. It is such a fantastic alternative to coffee because, the fact that it has matine in it instead of caffeine, and the way that the body processes that. It's not processed through your nervous system. It's processed through your muscular system. So you get a much different energy burst from that. This is so delicious. You can definitely taste the cinnamon. You can definitely taste the cocoa nibs and the yerba mate. It has that beautiful kind of herby flavor, that kind of roasted, delicious yerba mate. It's got a wonderful depth to it, and it's very well-rounded, well-balanced blend of tea. It's fantastic. If you can get your hands on some of this, I would for sure recommend it. Again, it's called Omlicious Me. You can find it on the Sip Spice site, and it's called Yerba Cocoa Balm. And I have only tried this one hot. I don't really intend to try it as an iced tea, but I'm sure it would be great too. I don't usually go for iced chocolate teas. Anything that has like cocoa or chocolate notes in it, I usually drink those things hot. I tend to go for more of herbal beverages or herbal teas as iced teas, but not all the time. There's no such thing as rules in tea apart from steep time and temperature when it comes to me. Anyway, I don't even want to get too far down the wrong road here, but anyway, this is such a great tea, and I really love it. And like I said, that was my favorite one in the box, but this one was a close second. This is the Simpson Veil Mother's Day Tea, and this is a caffeine-free delight. This tea yields a delightful floral aroma with a smooth and creamy vanilla taste. Ingredients: rooibos, rose petals, lavender, and French vanilla flavoring. Brew tea at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 100 degrees Celsius, and steep for 5 minutes. simpsonandveiltea.com, and they're located in Brookfield, Connecticut. This is a really beautiful label too. I really like that, the design and their packaging. It's got this beautiful like French blue color, and it's got the little teapot there and that beautiful kind of font. Yeah, but it's clear Mother's Day tea. This smells wonderful. You can really taste, you can really smell that beautiful rooibos in there, and I'm just smelling it and it makes me smile. I had a cup of this last night before I went to sleep. Anything with rooibos is going to help keep you hydrated, because it's very rich in electrolytes, and that is wonderful for keeping you nice and hydrated. So a wonderful thing to drink before bed, as we fast while we're sleeping. So helps keep you nice and hydrated while you're snoozing away. And this is just a great tea. If you like anything like, I'm trying to compare it to something. It doesn't really taste like your average lavender tea. But if you like lavender teas and you like rooibos teas, this is definitely something you might want to try. This is a really nice tea. Clearly it has a calming kind of effect, and it's got a really beautiful smooth taste. If you are a sweet lover, this is pretty sweet on its own, and adding a little bit of stevia or sugar or whatever is probably just fine. I think I drank this with nothing in it. I find this, red bush tea to be pretty sweet on its own. It's got that beautiful kind of honey note to it, and this is no exception. This is a wonderful tea. I really love it, and when I get the chance, after I finish this, I'll definitely make a repurchase. I have a bunch of teas on Sips By that I wanna repurchase. So I will let you guys know when I make that list, so you can see what some of my favorite Sips By teas have been in the last 4 or 5 months or so. Ones that I just cannot live without. Actually, I had been given in some of my first boxes, I was sent a few samples of the cookie teas. I know everybody probably that has a Sips By subscription has gotten some of the cookie teas by now. And I got the black tea, and I got the regular herbal cookie tea, and oh my gosh, it really, those are so good. The black tea one is really good. It tastes like a black tea version of Forever Nuts, but it has that real beautiful black tea base flavor, and it's unforgettable. It's such a great tea. So anyway, those were my Sips By babies for the month of June, and I can't wait to see what they're cooking up for me for the month of July. I will definitely do a video on that too, and I have a really cool shampoo that I want to talk to you guys about. This is a tea and beauty product channel, so just to give you guys an update, I found this on I think it was, oh, hold on. I just want to be sure that I'm giving you guys the right information, so hold on.